Let's get started directly. Well, hope all my students are here, and we're starting with Farhan's task. And here we go. Why I'm showing you this? Because when I will be correcting this live, it will help all of you to understand. First of all, well, my wife is not only a homemaker. So what do you do, homemaker, whenever you're writing it? Make it one sentence. We call it compound, okay? So what is a compound? It's a new term I think you have learned. It's not compound sentence. Compound means when you are connecting 2 or 3 words together, that is compound. Let's say
Classroom.
Yeah, class and room, right? So it should be like that. Classes room, classer ghor, right? Apostrophe. So what do? We made them compound. We just erase them and made them together. Classroom. In fact, those are, I mean, there are some words, these are not much familiar compound. So what do you do in that case? We let's say 9-year-old girl, a 9-year-old girl, okay, a 9-year-old girl. So, sorry. So what do? This is not, you know, we are trying to make it one word. So what we can do? We can add this way with hyphen. So now it become one word. And if you read the New York Times and international dailies, you will find the uses of it a lot. So these are compound. Classroom, a 9-year-old girl, and let's say, do you remember any? Like say homemaker, you said homemaker, that is also, and also if you say housewife, this is also a compound, okay? So we will have a detailed class on compound later on, how to make compound, because compounds are very useful in our writing skill and also in our talking, because we normally don't know how to make the compounds, and that's what we are afraid about. Like if you don't have the basic or exact knowledge about grammar, when you're writing something, you feel like, you know, you are stopped, you are blocked from everywhere. But if you have the certain knowledge about grammar, then everything will feel easier to you to understand and to write. So our target is to teach you every bit of grammar, inshallah, in the later classes. So hope you understand what is compound, a little sense. We will be doing it later also. Well, Pele, that is E. Pele was not only a player, but also a legend. You're right. Both an and. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is. So the verb is missing here, and we know without a verb, we cannot make a sentence. Now we can say respected. What is respected? That is not a verb. That is an adjective. Okay. Normally the ed form, I mean past participle form is also used as an adjective. So respected, that is adjective, and you can, you know, normally since you have our prophet, not and a respected human being, you can say a venerated. We can replace respected with venerated, and a venerated. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Venerated. And a venerated human being with good virtues forever. So venerated. Now, whenever you are using respected, you can go for venerated. Like say Pele was a venerated spirits person, right? That's a modern word. And in fact, you will find this word venerated in the modern uses of English, like the commentary in the movies and others. You'll find venerated. They're no longer using respect anymore. Yeah, they use, but venerated is a bit advanced way. Well, I good at, okay, so I am, the am is missing, the verb is missing, no problem. I will be teaching you that. Remember just one thing, without a verb, we cannot make a sentence. There should be at least one finite verb, okay, to make a sentence. So I am good at both playing chess and flying kites. Okay, let's say kites, chess and flying kites. I'm good at, okay, I'm good at both playing chess and flying kites. Great. So that I used to exercise, exercise is already a verb. So you can cut pen through the do. Okay. I used to exercise regularly so that I can keep my body fit. Guys, can anybody catch me the mistake here?
I
Hello?
used to have an I
No, it's okay. I
I
used to
do-
exercise. I used to exercise because he used the past form. Fine. I have no issue with that. So if there is a past form, it would be could, okay?
Sir, could.
Yeah.
could
So,
হবে।
yeah, right. You'll go for the could. Hope
The
you
past
understand, guys.
used.
Do you understand why I am checking it in front of you? It's because so that you understand. I mean, all of us have some sort of problem in grammar. So when we are discussing in
Grammar.
open way, so you are gonna, I mean, someone's mistake will help another one to understand and to rectify their mistake, right? That's actually our issue, our aim. Well, I used to exercise regularly so that I could keep my body fit. Cool. Dr. There should be a full stop. Dr. Yunus shares. Okay. So if there is Yunus shares his microcredit scheme with UN, shares his microcredit scheme with, okay. So shares, well, singular subject always take the singular verb. And what is a singular verb? A verb with s or es is a singular verb. Just remember that. It's fine. Just remember that singular subject takes singular verb. So what is a singular verb? A singular verb is a verb with s or es. Verb plus s or es. Guys, I hope you remember that, right? So a singular verb is a verb with s or es. So here is that Yunus is a singular subject. So the verb will take the s form. That means that is a singular verb. Singular subject, singular verb. Will you remember that, guys? It's a very easy thing. We will discuss about it also, inshallah. His microcredit scheme with UN, with the UN. Remember, whenever we are talking about some specific name, we will use definitely the, okay? Especially the abbreviated name of something, the UK, the USA, the UN. Hope you will understand, right? Credit scheme with the UN so that underdeveloped countries. So you can make underdeveloped a compound, okay? Underdeveloped. That's make it a compound. A compound. Do you understand what is a compound, guys? A compound word? Connecting 2 or 3 words together and making one single word. That is a compound. So underdeveloped countries. Countries can reform their, well, so that underdeveloped countries can reform their economic scenario. Okay, economical scenario. Well, so you always go for economic scenario, not economical. Economic, it's already the adjective form. Okay, economic, economy, and then economic. You don't need to go for economical. It's a very silly, tiny mistake, but we will remember not to do that. Now, so dot that I told you when you're using so dot that, try to use the negative one. Okay, just one sec, having a sip. In fact, I'm sick from last night. Well, Faisal is so fast in riding bike that he, well, good, riding a bike. Faisal is so fast in riding a bike, or you say, if you're talking about the accident, he cannot, well, Faisal is so fast in riding a bike that he can't avoid the accident. Well, so you are making it in present form. Now, technically it is fine, but if you are talking about a past incident that happened before, it's because it's accident. So you can use that. Faisal was so fast in riding the bike that he could not avoid the accident. That means it happened. He could not avoid the accident. Now it's fine. Raif is a conscientious person that nobody can hold him. Okay, so there is another thing, the base verb. Guys, does anyone have the idea about a base verb, guys? Well, please talk to me when I'm asking question. Let me give you some idea about a base verb is very
No, sir.
well, a base verb.
The raw verb.
Yeah, the raw verb. Okay, the raw verb. Nobody touched it yet. Okay, the raw verb. What is the raw verb? Like say a verb without
A verb without s or u.
ed, ing, past or past participle form. participle form. That is a base verb. Okay, that is a base verb. You can call it a virgin verb, unconjugated verb. When we add something with a verb, we call it a conjugated verb. No worries. These things will be taught you in detail in later classes. Now, I'm just giving you a shallow idea about the verb. Just remember what is a base verb? A verb without s, es, ed, ing, past participle form. Guys, what is a base verb then?